If you're watching this channel, then there is a good chance you've seen Mafia 3 or one of the many other games in the series. But if you ask any fan about the game they enjoy the most, odds are they'll say Mafia 2. Mafia 2 was a breath of fresh air when it came out because after the release of GTA San Andreas, Rockstar had become way too greedy to make a good game. Mafia 2 showed that there was still demand for a gritty crime drama set in America. But what if you could play as an actual mobster instead of a wannabe? How would that change things? Well, let's find out. Welcome to Mafia. A mobster's word is law. You awaken in your bed on a cold winter night in 1948 Boston. The year is 1948, and you play as Sal DeMarco, a mid-level capo regime in the local Italian-American mafia family. You run a crew of soldiers who handle all of the illegal gambling in South Boston. And your boss, Don Giovanni, has summoned you to his private office. The meeting doesn't go very well, and he sends you on an errand to kill Vincent, a made man in the family who's fallen out of line. This is the moment when you understand that you're not just some low-level gangster. You are a professional killer. And your word is law. The game is divided into two parts. The first part, you live the life of a mobster. You have to maintain your crew's business by sending your soldiers to collect money from the local shop owners. If you don't get these businesses their protection money, then your crew will lose influence in those areas. So you need to stay on top of things. As you grow your crew, more and more rivals will try to take you down. This can result in bloody gang wars where you have to rally your boys and fight the enemy head-on. Of course, being a mobster isn't all about violence. There are plenty of legitimate businesses you can invest in, like a boxing gym or a bar, where you can launder your money without attracting the attention of the police. Of course, this also means that if you want to expand your criminal empire, you're going to have to start your own business. And the second part of the game is dedicated entirely to building up your criminal empire. You will use the money you earned during the missions to purchase buildings around the city, which you can turn into fronts. These buildings will generate income every day. But the L's also attract the attention of rival gangs and corrupt cops who are out to destroy you. You L's have to hire bodyguards to protect your investments, and maybe even buy some weapons to defend yourself against invading gangs. It's kind of like GTA San Andreas, but with a lot less action and a lot more management. As you build your empire, you'll recruit new members for your crew. Each character you meet in the world has their own unique stats that will affect how well they do at certain tasks. Some are better fighters, others are better at intimidating civilians, and some are just plain better at collecting money. You can also train your crew members to improve their stats and unlock new abilities. For example, spending time at the shooting range will improve your marksman abilities, while spending time in the gym will increase your health and melee damage. There are also perks you can unlock that apply to your entire crew, like tough as nails, which reduces the amount of damage they take. To help you manage your crew, you'll have a command center where you can check on the status of your businesses, assign crew members to certain jobs, and view your progress in the various criminal enterprises. Your crew is also divided into 3 factions, each with their own specialized role. Enforcers are your frontline soldiers who can collect money from businesses, attack rival crews, and defend your fronts. Scouts will keep tabs on the city for you, reporting any suspicious activity or valuable targets. Accountants can move money between your different accounts and purchase upgrades for your crew. You can also call upon your crew members whenever you're in a pinch. Maybe you're surrounded by cops and need a couple of muscle to break through the blockade. Or maybe you need some backup while you're running a lucrative smuggling operation. Whatever the case may be, you can call on your crew to help you out. Now let's talk combat. As you might expect from a game like this, combat is both brutal and stylish. In fighting on the streets, you'll have to rely on your fists and feet to take down your enemies, but you can also carry guns for extra firepower. There are a variety of firearms available, including pistols, shotguns, and even flamethrowers. But be careful when using guns, because they'll attract the attention of the cops, and nobody wants to deal with the fuzz. To avoid getting into too much trouble with the police, you can bribe them or simply drive away from the scene of the crime. But if you do get arrested, you'll have to pay a hefty bail to get out. And if you can't afford bail, well, you'd better hope your friends are willing to bust you out of jail. One of the coolest features of the game is the ability to drive a wide variety of vehicles, including cars, trucks, and even boats. Vehicles are controlled with the analog stick, and you can use the shoulder buttons to accelerate, brake, and turn. And just like in real life, you'll have to keep an eye on your fuel gauge. Otherwise, you'll end up stranded on the side of the road. But with so many different vehicles to choose from, I'm sure you'll find something that suits your driving style. Just remember to drive responsibly. Throughout the game, you'll meet a colorful cast of characters, from fellow mobsters to crooked cops. Some characters will become available to you as potential romantic partners, and believe me, they're anything but ordinary women. These ladies know how to hold their own, and they're not afraid to get their hands dirty. So if you're looking for a partner who can keep up with you, then look no further. Just be careful because some relationships may not be what they seem. Betrayal runs deep in this world, and even your closest allies can turn on you in an instant. One thing I absolutely love about this game is the music. The soundtrack is filled with classic Italian-American tunes that perfectly capture the game's atmosphere. Whether you're driving down the street or taking out a rival mobster, the music always hits the right notes. So turn up the volume and get ready to experience the Mafia like never before. Overall, Mafia, a mobster S-word is law, is an exciting and immersive game that puts you in the shoes of a real-life mobster. From the intense combat to the thrilling car chases and engaging storyline, this game has it all. So if you're a fan of the Mafia series or just looking for a great game to sink your teeth into, I highly recommend giving this one a shot. You won't be disappointed. But wait, there's more. This game also features a multiplayer mode where you can team up with friends and take on rival gangs in epic turf wars. The multiplayer mode is just as fun and addictive as the single-player campaign, so you'll have hours of entertainment at your fingertips. So what are you waiting for? Get started today and see what it's like to be a real mobster. Just remember, in this world, your word is law. So choose your words wisely, and your actions will have consequences. Are you ready to join the Mafia? Let me know in the comment section below. Next up, we have another video about the Mafia series. So if you enjoyed this one, make sure to check it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.